Hi, my Amazon lovers. Thanks for joining my page. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the comments y'all be telling me. Thanks for just supporting me on my new journey and just giving y'all the real me and expressing myself and my opinion of life and things, what I've been through, and just learning about my prescribers and what they've been through and listen to y'all stories too. So I love you. Thanks so much. All right. I've been getting so many requests about give relationship advice. Now listen, I can't really tell y'all nothing about a relationship so much. Only can tell y'all what I know, what I've been through, what I have learned. And everybody's relationship is different. Some people, submit a lot on both ends, and some people don't. Some people just want the submission but don't give it. And some people like to be dominated and be the dominator in the relationship but don't want to dominate. And some people like dominator. Me, I am a dominator. I don't mind being submissive, but you have to make me feel comfortable enough to submit. You caught that? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But listen, the best advice I can give you guys on relationships is number one, you got to respect each other. If there's no respect, there's no relationship. Number two, you got to be able to trust each other. What's, what's a relationship with no trust? You can't love somebody and say you trust them because you're going to wind up doing something that's disloyal because you don't trust them. But you need to ask yourself, do you trust yourself? Number three, always remember why you fell in love with that person. Real love never give up on what they love. Real love never mess over what they love. So you gotta remember why you fell in love, and you gotta keep it going. You can't give up. You can't get too comfortable with it. Um, it's just so much people have to work on. You have to work on self, being accountable for your own actions, how you treat people, and you got to put out that same love that you want to receive. See, you can't want your partner to give you love and you're not giving them love. It got to be equal. I feel love, you feel love. Because, see, some people, they lose themselves in relationships because they be the one giving the love and the other person not receiving it. And sometimes the other person may not receive it because they don't know how to love, or they do love that person, but they so comfortable with that person, they be like, they forget to appreciate what that other person do for them. Because it's easy for us to unappreciate somebody for everything they done or do because we be so comfortable by, oh, they ain't gonna never leave us or they ain't going nowhere. Everybody get tired. Everybody. And there's only so much a person can take when they don't feel appreciative. And you have to remind yourself, I have this beautiful man that loves me. Let me show I appreciate him by doing something sweet. I have this beautiful woman that loves me, appreciate me. Let me do something sweet for her. And this, don't get me wrong, it's not always about doing something for somebody. It could just showing them, telling them. You'll be amazed how that shit feel towards somebody. But you gotta know the do's and the don'ts. Don't make your partner feel like they're not loved on both ends because that's where the relationship dies down. And that's when you let somebody else in. Because you cannot let your partner feel love and then somebody else making them feel love, but then they might go to that partner, to that person. I meant to say sorry. They might go to that person. But just because they go to that person doesn't mean that person gonna bring what you brought to the table. They might bring lesser, they might bring a little, but that they're not you. And just because I might find a man over here that was sweeter than whoever I was messing with, I might start messing with him and he might be sweet at that moment. But then when I get to know him, he not what I'm looking for. You know, you gotta be careful what you ask for and what you entertain. Don't always run to outside sources when things going wrong in your relationship. Know how to bring it to the table. Talk about it, over conquer it. Prayers help a lot too. I always pray to God about things when I'm going through things, and I go to God about my relationship. I go to God about how I'm feeling, because if I feel like I can't get through to that person, I must go to God, because I need God to change that person and show that person who I am. I can't make that person change for me, because me telling that person change is not going to do nothing. A person got to change for you because they love you. A person got to want to change for you because you who they see themselves with. You can't make nobody change. They got to want to change on their own. And if they're not willing to change for you, then that's a wrap. They're all selfish. And when you're dealing with a selfish person don't see their wrongs. They don't see what they're doing. So be very careful who you give your heart to and what you call relationship goals and all that, because you got to be with somebody you can grow with. Don't get me wrong. You're not going to always get that perfect person. But know what you can deal with and know what you can allow. And like I say, if that's somebody you really care for or love, don't mess over that. Don't cheat. Still stand silent with that. You know what I'm saying? Still remain silent. But don't cheat. And don't mess over that, because when you do, you breaking a code that you really don't love that person. Because you gave a part of you to someone else. And how would you feel if that person who you love did the same thing to you? So you got to be careful. Like I said, relationships is hard. It's constantly working. You're constantly working. You're not just, oh, I'm in a relationship, it's all good. No, you're constantly putting work in. You don't allow the relationship to die down because of whatever. You're constantly putting in work. You're constantly reminding each other how much you love each other. You're supposed to compliment each other. You're supposed to make both parties feel loved. And when your partner mess up, what are you doing? Are you forgiving? Or are you going to like hold it over their head? Oh, you did this, you did that. Because once again, you allowing the past to interfere in your relationship. You can't have a relationship and you're going to keep fussing and throwing up the past, because you're not working on nothing better towards the future. You're still stuck. You're hindering your relationship. Stop saying what they did you. Okay, they did you something. And if you still stuck around to mess with that person, or you still around, that means you left that person. So why keep complaining about somebody you love and just fix it? Because keep complaining ain't gonna do nothing but make you do something you don't want to do, or it's gonna make you just hold a resentment, a grudge, or whatever against that person deep down. And nobody is perfect, so you're not gonna find that perfect person. You understand? But know what you can accept, know what you can allow, and work on it. Anything you feel going on with your partner, work on it. Don't be so quick to give it up. Or the worst thing you ever do is vent to other people about your relationship. Because I had learned when I was in a relationship, I had somebody that tell me, oh girl, leave him. He did, oh girl, he don't deserve you, leave him. But then I had somebody, but that person who told me that was single. Then I had somebody that knew the person who I was messing with, and they were like, oh, he wrong for that, but you don't gotta deal with that shit, leave him. But when I talked to somebody who was married, they didn't say that. They was like, you're gonna have relationships that's gonna fail and some gonna be good, but you don't give up on something you love. And they didn't tell me to leave. They didn't tell me to do this. So that's what I'm telling y'all, like, people these days, especially this generation, they so quick to give up. But you give up when a relationship is completely gone and there's no more saving it. And if you feel like you can do better, go ahead and do better. But just know when you give that person up, don't try to double back and fold back on what you left. Because once you make up your mind to stop messing with that person, that's what it is. So if you still love that person, you still want it to work, fix it. Stop being so fast to give up on people. Because you got to look at it, if that was you, would you want somebody to give up on you? Pray for them. Intercede for them. Go to God for them. Ask God to fix whatever. And if that person still can't be fixed, guess what? You done did all you can. And you able to walk away with your head up because you done did all you can to please that person. And some people can't be pleased, and some people will never appreciate you. It's just that they're not meant to have you. That's not who God ordained for you. You're a king or you're a queen. So like I said, people, I can't really tell you about relationship advice, but I do know you're not supposed to mess over what you love or care about. And you're not supposed to keep bringing up the past because the past hinder relationships. And you're not supposed to have a relationship without trust. You got to be able to trust one another. And communication is the key. Communication is the key. But prayers is the answer. Always make sure God is the coverings over your relationships. And pray over it. Can't have one praying and the other one not. Like I told y'all got to work together. Y'all got to stay compliment each other. Y'all got to keep it spicy. Y'all got to go on dates. Y'all can't give up. So when you feel like you want to give up, make a list. Put all the good things this person did versus the bad things. Just think about it, because sometimes, when you're in the moment, you're in the heat of the moment, you be like, oh, this, that, woo, woo, you're dead. And it just be feelings that we feel because everybody is human. We're allowed to have personal feelings about how we feel and how that person make us feel. Because when you love somebody, they get the best of you. They get you in your feelings. They get you in your emotions. And you be like, hey, man, F them, whatever, woo. You got to go get a drink. You be mad. Like, because somebody you don't care about ain't about to get them feelings and them reactions out of you. Because I know if I don't care about you, you ain't about to get no feelings and reaction out of me. But if somebody can get feelings and reactions out of you, you care for them. And if you care for them that much and you love them, make it work. Try to fix it. See where it went wrong at and try to repair it and fix it, because it's hard to find true love these days. And if you can find somebody who care for you and love you and that's willing to fix the problem with you, it's worth saving. Keep praying over it. Like I said, never give up on your relationship. Don't mess over what you love. Don't cheat. If you got a thing with cheating or other new people turn you on, pray over it. Ask God to remove that lust demon. Ask God to help you focus on who you need to focus on. Because sometimes, when you've been hurt, you try to keep little side things on the side. So in case you think somebody trying to play you, you got your side pieces. But sometimes you wind up playing yourself out of a good person. Because everybody don't allow that side shit. So just remember, if you love that person, fix it. Anything you miss about that person, tell them. Everybody can't read your mind. They don't know what you're feeling. If your girl haven't been loving you right, cooking, doing whatever, tell her. Tell her. It's okay. No matter if you told her, keep telling her. Just like if you messing up, you want your girl to love you for you, right? You don't want her to just go find another dude and be like, oh yeah, he ain't this, because a simple conversation could have probably saved everything. Sometimes people don't feel like they did nothing wrong. Because sometimes you overlook the little things. And you might take the person that you have for granted. Or you might just be getting tired of the same old person and want something new. And that's okay to feel like that. But make sure what you're going to throw away is not somebody who you supposed to really be with. For somebody that's just a fling or whatever, Because sometimes, like I said, we always think the grass is greener on the other side, and it don't be. So be careful with that. Because the devil come in all shapes and sizes, and he got to send somebody to break up what you got going on, he will. But just ask yourself, is that other person worth it? Because see, everybody always all good in the beginning. Anybody we meet, oh, I like this person, I like him, or I like her. She nice, she this, yeah. But when you really get to know that person, then you be like, dang, I should have stayed with such and such. She wasn't like that, but you know you picked that. That's what you was rocking with. Remember? So that's why I say be careful, y'all. Because it's hard to find something solid, something real. And a lot of days, this generation is definitely playing. They playing games and all that. So if you got somebody at home solid, you got a wife, remember, treat your wife like you just met her. Go back to doing all the things you did to get her. Don't forget what made you fall in love with your wife or your girlfriend or baby mama. Go back to the things that made you fall in love with your husband, your boyfriend, whoever he is. Go back to it, but only if it's worth it. Don't remember, y'all can't keep doing people fucked up and think they gotta still fuck with y'all. Remember that. Because this is real life. What if you feel like you can find somebody better, that person can find somebody better too. But listen, when they find somebody better, can you take that though? That's the question. Can you take that? Can you handle that? Because see, if you can't handle that and that person not worth losing, whoever you playing with them with, you need to check yourself and get your mind right. Because see, loyalty is hard to find. And a good person is hard to find. So if you got somebody who you know is a ride or die that's solid with you, work on that. Fix that. Stop allowing outside influences and lusting getting y'all way. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell people your business, because when you tell people your business, you give them a platform to judge your relationship and to judge you and be like, man, you told me she was like this and you still messing with that? Man, you told me he was like this and you still messing with him? That's because you put them people in y'all business. And don't get me wrong, I did it myself. And then I used to get mad when people like, well, you still messing with him? I'm trying to see why he's still around. And then I had to check myself like, girl, what is you doing? You didn't put these people in your business. So I had to learn not to speak all my business because I was mad and I wanted somebody to vent to. That's what I did. But you know, we learn from our mistakes and I learned from it. And so now I just vent to God about it. You know, and I tell God about everything that goes on. So like I say, I love y'all, and what I told y'all is communication, is God coverings, because you need God to cover that. So y'all need to pray together. Pray together, and you can stay together. You need not to bring the past up, because when you bring the past up, you're hindering the relationship. And you need to trust one another. Because when you don't trust, no telling how that's going to go. And you might try to play that person. They probably ain't trying to play you because your trust messed up. That can break a relationship up. And always fix what you feel need to be fixed. Don't be like, oh, this and that. Nah, fix it. You're not going to find that perfect person. Everybody got their flaws, and so do you. And so do me. I got flaws too. But just know what you can deal with. And know what you acceptance of. Just don't be dumb and don't be stupid. And make sure you appreciate whoever you with. Because, see, a person have to feel appreciated for whatever things they do. Even if the little things, just text you or tell you they love you or cook you food or, you know, just see whatever. It's the little things that should be appreciated first. So that's like the best relationship advice I can give you guys. You got to learn to love one another. And my rule is never mess over what you love and care about. Because it's hard to find a good thing. And once you mess that up, I don't know, you might not find something good again. Because I saw a lot of people feel like they can do better than what they had. And they left what they had to go to what they thought was better. And they're still single to this day. Because now their trust messed up, it got worse. They just finding flaws in everybody who they connect with. And sometimes you gotta cleanse yourself out. of your old relationships and people you didn't ran into, and you can't compare them to who you got now. Because that means, once again, you're hindering your relationship and you're hindering yourself from finding true love. I saw so many people mix the ex up with their new thing. Well, if you still bitter and talking about your ex, maybe you still love your ex. Or you need to go heal yourself from what your ex have done you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we talk about an ex and that means we still ain't healed from that broken hearted or whatever that relationship was. And sometimes people don't like to admit it. But when you keep talking about what your ex have did or what your ex done, or you keep trying to compare your new boo or whoever you messing with to your ex, or what your ex did to you, or you keep talking about what your ex did to you, you're not over that person and you're not over that hurt. And sometimes you gotta just chill by yourself and you gotta just pray that hurt off you. Or you just need to be by yourself and find yourself. Don't allow what you've been through with somebody else to hinder your new relationship. Because you can overlook the person God sent to you because of the bitterness that you're still carrying in your heart. The unforgiveness you're still carrying from the other person. That's why when you're in a relationship and you don't want to mess with that other person no more, or you didn't had enough, you have to allow yourself time to heal. Because you carry that baggage to the new person. You start saying, oh, you act like this person, or this person did that and you doing that too. You brought that baggage. Because you never got rid of that weight that the other person had put on you. That's why you got to heal properly. Heal. Or you will continue to bring that baggage and that toxic relationship into the next person and the next person. You got to learn how to heal. And you got to learn how to be by yourself and have self-love about yourself. Because if you don't have self-love, you will be trying to find that self-love in everybody who you love. Self-love start with you. It start with you. It start with you. Not nobody, not that man that love you. Self-love start with you. Self-love start with you, not that woman you love. Because see, she only can love you the best way she knew how. But self-love start with you. Okay? So just know you are worth it. But forgive yourself for allowing somebody to hurt you for so long or however they did. And forgive that person for hurting you. Because see, when I love a person, I love hard. And so I don't believe in cheating or doing all that, because that's playing games. And I don't like to play games with people hard because I know what it feel like. And I don't allow whoever I mess with to feel that hurt. Yeah, do I get a lot of attention? Yes. But will I allow that attention to define my relationship? No. Because once I'm with somebody, I'm 100% in. Yeah, I might still talk to the internet or whatever, but I'm 100% in now. Nobody can break that up unless I break it up myself. But you got to know how to love. And a lot of people don't know how to love. And I know how to love. See, when you know how to love, you know how to forgive when they did some messed up stuff. And you know how to have that self-love about yourself, too, to know you're playing with me, but you're putting yourself in a position to lose me. But self-love is so much more than what I'm giving y'all. That's a whole nother video. But I'm just giving y'all an example. Remember, everybody don't know how to love. And some people never been loved properly. That's why they cling on to you when you do show them some real love. Because they never had that type of love you're showing them. Or they just really love you. So don't mess over what you say you love. Because see, when you love somebody, their heart not going to allow you to hurt that person. Because you too far in. And their heart love that person. And their heart not going to do nothing to jeopardize what they love. Your mind might tell you like, "Oh, he fine, girl. Oh, she fine, brother." But that heart gonna be like, "Nah, I can't do that to B. Oh, I don't care what he offer me, what he say, I can't do that to B. I don't care what she's saying, how fine she is, but I can't do that to B, because that's that heart. See, that heart speak on a whole different level. So just remember, if you love someone, you're not going to mess over what you love. You're not going to entertain nothing outside of that. No matter how bad things get. You're going to go to God about that person. Or maybe a family member like a mother or uncle, somebody you feel like you can talk to. But not something that's going to lead you on to coming to this side, to leave what you with. Because see, a real one ain't going to tell you leave what you with to mess with them. A real one they're going to listen to you and be like, well, you know, what you did, what that person did, man, y'all need to fix that, because you know they're gonna give you some real advice. They're not gonna be sticking to your side or that person's side. They're gonna give you some real advice and be like, work that shit out. If you let them work it out. So yes, that's my best advice I can give y'all on relationships. I love you guys. Like I said, pray about it. Love out here these days and about to be 2020. It's hard to find. So if you got something solid, I don't know what to tell you. You better stick with that, because it's hard to find it. And don't look at nobody's relationship and compare that to yours, because you and whoever you're dealing with is your own person. So y'all make it work. Y'all put them trust issues aside. Y'all put that unforgiveness aside. Y'all put all that past hurt aside and work it out. I love you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Tell another one about my channel. Tell them they need some advice. Hit me. I'm willing to listen and answer your questions. I love you guys. And y'all been wanting this relationship advice. Let me find out y'all trying to get me to be y'all counselor, baby. Okay? But I love y'all. And listen, pray about everything. There's no relationship without God coverings over it. So I love you guys. Stay blessed.